the story about my father. My father was hiking in the Grand Canyon, and the day before he had eaten some questionable food, and he had been suffering from a little bit of lightheadedness and food poisoning issues, maybe some dehydration. And because of those problems, he fell. He fell while he was hiking and fractured his skull, knocked out a couple teeth, and had to be airlifted out of the canyon. I mean, he had some major head trauma, fractured his skull, had to be brought back to life with AED, and never really quite the same. He was always sensitive to temperature. He was having endocrine disruption. His hormones were off, fatigue, sleeping a lot. And there's only so much that medicine does for neurological conditions and brain swelling. There's anti-inflammatories like the steroids that they use. But there's a lot of rest. There's a lot of, we'll wait and see, we'll see where things go. And I've never been accused of being patient. And it started my drive to find out what's going on. How do we repair the brain faster? How do we support our neurological system as much as possible to continue to keep peak performance, as well as prevent and correct disease? So I started reading things from Dr. Perlmutter to brain drug books to just the biochemistry and physiology of the system. And there's a lot of good research, there's a lot of good information out there about nutrition and different things that we can do. And the way that we live our life makes an incredible impact on our central nervous system itself and our brain. That was the drive to make a product that was easy, that was in one bottle. Because my father, after I was doing this research, I had a string of 10 bottles. 10 bottles of different things that I was having to try and make him take. And to take somebody and to introduce this into their life, it's hard. It's a regimen. And people fall off regimens if it's too complex for too long. So to make it as simple as possible, the only way to do it was to make something that was mine, that had what I wanted in it, that he could take 2 times a day and be done with it, and erase his excuses of it being too difficult, too complex, I'm not going to stay on your program. Since then, he's hanging in there. He's improved. He's done much better. He had a lot of time off. He's gone back and done his follow-ups. But now what we really are excited about seeing is his brain is working better now than it was years ago. He's remembering phone numbers. He's remembering names. He's remembering different things when we talk to him that we're surprised that is there, that has come back. So it's very promising. It's very exciting. And those things have led me to continue my education. I just finished a second board certification, and now I have a certification in anti-aging and regenerative medicine. And I'm working on a fellowship in stem cell therapeutics. So there's a lot of cool things that we can do to rebuild the body and rebuild the systems that are broken and compromised and bring back function. It's an exciting time to be in medicine.